Life is not about standing still. It's about moving forward, even when the way ahead seems daunting. Every step we take, every choice we make, brings us closer to the person we are meant to become. But moving forward means taking risks, and taking risks means facing the possibility of failure. And yet, failure is not something to be feared but embraced, for it is in failure that we learn, grow, and ultimately succeed. The Bible reminds us in Proverbs 24:16, "For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again." It's not about how many times we fall, but about our resilience, our determination to rise again and move forward. In life, we often find ourselves in situations where we are afraid to take that leap, to risk something for fear of falling. But what if we changed our perspective? What if instead of fearing the fall, we embraced it? What if instead of falling back into comfort, we chose to fall forward into the unknown? When we fall forward, we fall into growth, into new opportunities, and into the person God created us to be. God has planted desires and dreams in each of our hearts. That dream you have, that passion you feel, is not an accident. It's God's way of telling you that you are meant for more. Ephesians 2:10 tells us, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Those desires are His proof to you that He has already set a path for you. The question is, are you willing to take that step? To truly live a life of purpose, we must be willing to take risks. We must be willing to step out in faith, even when the outcome is uncertain. In Matthew 14, Peter walked on water, not because it was easy, but because he had faith in Jesus. He took a risk, and even when he began to sink, Jesus was there to lift him up. Like Peter, we need to have the courage to step out of the boat, to take that risk, and trust that God will catch us if we fall. It's easy to settle for a life of comfort, to play it safe, and to avoid taking risks. But God did not create us for mediocrity. He created us to live a life of abundance, to dream big and achieve great things. In John 10:10, Jesus says, "I have come that they may have life, and have it to the full." To live life to the fullest means we must be willing to take chances, to step outside of our comfort zone, and to pursue the dreams God has placed in our hearts. But dreams without goals are just dreams. They will never come to fruition unless we take action. James 2:17 reminds us that faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. We must have a clear vision of what we want to achieve and then create a plan to get there. It's not enough to simply dream. We must set goals, work hard, and remain consistent. Discipline and consistency are key to achieving our goals, and they require daily commitment. Every day, we have the opportunity to grow, to become better than we were the day before. It doesn't have to be monumental progress. Sometimes it's the small, consistent steps that make the biggest difference. Galatians 6:9 encourages us, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Stay consistent, stay disciplined, and trust that your efforts will bear fruit in God's perfect timing. There will be setbacks along the way. There will be times when you feel like giving up. But remember, it's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up. The enemy will try to discourage you, to make you feel like you are not enough, but that is a lie. Philippians 4:13 reminds us, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." You have everything you need within you to succeed because Christ is with you. The world may tell you to have something to fall back on, to play it safe, but God is calling you to fall forward. He is calling you to step out in faith and trust that He has a plan for your life. Jeremiah 29:11 assures us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." Trust in His plan, take that risk, and know that even if you fall, you will fall into the arms of a loving Father who will never let you go. So fall forward. Don't be afraid to take risks, to dream big, and to pursue the life God has called you to. Remember that failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone to success. Every failure brings you one step closer to achieving your dreams. Embrace the journey, learn from the setbacks, and keep moving forward. As long as you are willing to take that next step, God will guide you, strengthen you, and lead you into the life He has prepared for you.